What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My voice kind of cracked a little bit, but nobody really gives a damn. This is your host, your actual host. This is the Deuce Wayne, is what you would be known as, is what I would be known as. My fault. But today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Justin Time Show, the first episode of the Justin Time Show. And I am here with you guys for 30 whole minutes. Yes, 30 whole minutes. It's not going to be an hour. It's not going to be an hour. I'm not going to make my podcast an hour just yet until the growth actually comes. And once it comes, then we're going to start diving right into a lot. I mean, a lot of what's going on. Until then, the main things I want to talk to you guys today about is the entertainment world and what's going on. I want to talk to y'all about the music industry, and I want to talk to y'all about, like good songs or very, very popular songs out today that you guys should listen to if you haven't listened to it already. Maybe I might be in the dark and I don't know, I finally catch up on like certain songs, or you guys have already listened to certain songs and I'm just late. But what's up, bro? Hey, if y'all want to actually join in on this podcast, you guys can. All you have to do is go ahead and I'll post the link right now. So all you guys have to do is get on here. That's the link. The link should be there. If not that link, then there's the riversidefm.com. Go ahead and create your account and ask to join in. So that way you can pop up on here. Please be mature. That is all I ask. Maturity. All I need is for you to be mature. All you have to do is be mature. Don't come in here being immature and just cursing and doing all 9 yards. What's up, y'all? All 9 yards and shit. Don't do all that. Because then, I mean, of course, I'm going to have a problem with that. So I appreciate it. But, anyways, I was talking to the chat, y'all. I was talking to the chat. I can't talk to the chat the whole entire damn thing. So forgive me, y'all, for not doing that, I guess. Hold on, let me move this damn thing. I'm really surprised they did put my logo in here. This is really a great starting podcast system to use. It's called Riverside.fm Studio. I'm not sponsored by them at all. At all. I should probably go ahead and let you guys know that. But I love the fact that they have other overlays and shit I can go ahead and use. But I'm not sponsored by them at all, y'all. But it's okay. But it's a great podcast, first podcast showing to I appreciate that follow, bro, man, too. I can't see anything I'm connected to right now. I'm on here and on here only. I cannot see Twitch. I cannot see YouTube. I can't see Facebook. I can't see anything except the Riverside. So if y'all are typing in the chat, that's the only thing I can go ahead and see. Other than that, I can't see anything else. Raise hand. That's cool. I'm sorry, but we were supposed to be getting into some of the stuff that's been going on. First and foremost, what I'm going to go ahead and go and show you guys, well, tell you guys right now, is that the new songs that are out currently right now, the albums that are out currently right now, the Cardi B album already dropped. The one, kind of talking about Offset, if anything. One of her songs on there that really has me going right now, in my opinion, the best song she has on that whole entire album right now is What's Going On featuring Lizzo. If you guys have not heard that Cardi B song, What's Going On featuring Lizzo, you're living under a rock. In my opinion, you're living under a rock because that song is pure fire. I wanna go ahead and play a sample for you guys so that way I don't get banned on YouTube or copyright strike. It's just gonna be a quick little 10-second sample, quick smooth little 10-second sample, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I don't want YouTube to ban me. But if you guys haven't heard this song already, it's called What's Going On by Cardi B featuring Lizzo. Go ahead and listen to it, y'all. What's going on? That's just a sample for you guys. That's just a sample for you guys. Clip that. That's just a sample for you guys. The whole song, in my opinion, amazing. I'm 110% Team Cardi. At the same time, I got to stand up for my men. But Offset, bro, if you ever listen to this or ever see this, you guys to be the silliest dude in the world. To cheat on Cardi. I'm not talking about because of her lyrical prowess. I just mean in general. Because why would you cheat on a woman like that? She literally gave you anything, my boy, anything that you asked for. She gave it to you. No ands, ifs, or buts. And I mean anything without trying to get too dirty because I'm on other streaming apps. Without trying to get too dirty, she gave you anything, bruh. Anything. You wanted to clap, she clapped. You wanted to go clap that other girl, she clapped the other girl with you, my boy. How do you? I'm gonna put on the mask in a minute because I don't know. It's demon time. I just don't understand how you do something like that, in my opinion. But I mean, she made a motherfucking what you call it? She made a motherfucking what you call it? A whole track going towards you. So I mean, it is what it is at that point. I guess I'm really not in that with y'all because I'm just here living a normal life, working a 9 to 5 type shit. So I'm pretty sure they're not worried about me anyway. They ain't worried about me anyways. So if you guys haven't heard that song again, it's called "What's Going On" by Cardi B and Lizzo. Yes, the Lizzo that lost weight and is now stunting on you guys for talking mad shit in the past about her weight. But yeah, that Lizzo. It's a in my opinion, the song rating would get it honestly get a 9.8. No glazing. No glazing. The song gets a 9.8 out of 10 because it's honestly that fire. It's probably, well, not probably, because I'm sure there's a lot of women that'll come up in here and be like, nah, it is. But anyway, the Cardi B album definitely outshines the Sugar Ray Thompson out of what's going on. No pun intended. Out of the what you call it? Out of Offset's album. Honestly just outshines what's going on with Offset's album. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. When Offset dropped that album with him and Jid on it, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I know some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so give me a second because I'm about to play it for you guys. But it's that song had me going for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It had me going. It had me going. It's called Bodies. For those of you that have not heard it, I'll go ahead and play again a quick. That's just a 10-second little sample for you guys. But that's Offset's one of his songs. If in my opinion, one of his best songs on the album. That Slick gets a smooth 8 out of 10 for me. To be honest, it had me hooked, and it had me hooked for probably about 4 days, and that was it. That was it. That was supposed to be his quote unquote quote unquote diss track towards, is it Stefan Diggs or Stefan Diggs, whoever the guy is Cardi B is dating. I just don't know his name. I'm not a big football watcher to know his name, but yeah, whoever she's dating and currently pregnant by, that's who he was trying to talk about. But as you can see, his woman was already prepared. As I love seeing, his woman was already prepared to stand by him. She already dropped that album right when he dropped his. She was not playing no game. She was waiting on it. Like, yeah, go ahead and drop that shit you want. Go ahead and drop that shit you want, little nigga. Go ahead and drop that shit you want. I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna show you some, motherfucker. Anyway, that's pretty much the know how and what all was going on with that situation. In my opinion, I believe in my opinion, and I feel like in my opinion, they need to make up. We ain't got to be cordial, but when the kids are involved in certain aspects of it, because the kids are involved when mommy and daddy are mad at each other, we gotta do better in that aspect. In my opinion, we have to do better. There shouldn't be a reason why all that's going on and why it's happening. Solid work. Mind sharing any tips and leverage together more growth. No, I don't really have any streaming messages or tips for you guys. Whoever asked that question on Twitch, I can see it. And whoever's from Riverside that said what's up, what's up, what's up, what is up? But anyways, stop distracting me. But yeah, I love seeing it. But if the kids involved, we gotta do better as parents. We shouldn't be doing it because they're gonna grow up and hear mommy's diss track towards daddy and daddy's diss track towards possibly stepdad. They're gonna grow up to hear it. So it's like we got to stop and do better for our kids and just show them that there is a better way in all this to get through certain mishaps you may have with somebody else. There's ways, and we just got to do better. That's all I'm saying. We just got to do better. There is, speaking of kids, there's something else I'd like to talk to you guys about. As soon as I go ahead and bring it up, I can't bring it up. I'm so sorry, you guys. It won't let me bring it up. I thought I was ready to go ahead and bring it up and screen share with you guys, but I guess not. So we're gonna go back to the original settings. That's my fault. I'll take the slap on the chin for that one. Speaking of moving on from that to now the sports side of the news. I can't even do that because I don't want to get copyrighted. So, moving on to the sports side of the news. If you guys have missed or did miss yesterday, September 30th, Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces. The Las Vegas Aces won and now hold the series 3-2. They won and now hold the series 3-2. It was 107-98. The leading scorer on the Las Vegas Aces is none other than Go Mother Freaking Figure. Go figure. It is AJ Mother Freaking Wilson, bro. You know, the person you guys thought Angel Reese was supposed to be or better than. She's not. Because AJ Wilson actually hits her layups. So if she's hitting her layups, guess what? She's scoring more points. She's averaging more points. She may not be on the rebound side of it because guess what? She actually puts her putbacks back in the basket. She actually grabs misses and puts them in the basket. I had to come up real close on that and say that. No, move the spit guard. We don't want the spit guard for this. She actually, we got a spit guard right here. She actually hits her layups. So if she's hitting her layups, guess what? All right, then. She's going to score more. She had 45 points, and I can't make this up. She had A.J. Wilson. We're talking about A.J. Wilson here from the Las Vegas Aces, number 22. She actually had 35 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds in the span of 41 minutes. She almost scored 1 point per minute she was in the game. Do you not know how dangerous that is to let a player get off like that, regardless if it goes by twos or not? It's the amount of minutes she was also in and the amount of points she scored. There are people that are in the game, and we know those people. There are people that have been in the game, put in the game for 35 minutes and had goose eggs coming out, or just 2 points or 5 points, and had 30 plus minutes. So it's like, what are you doing? You don't even know what you're doing. And of course, the second leading scorer on the Las Vegas Aces. If you guys give me 1 second, no disrespect to the Las Vegas Aces, I just gotta go ahead and look you up real quick. Give me 1 second. To go ahead and look that up real quick. I can't see the score. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Second leading scorer, and I apologize to the Las Vegas Aces. I apologize. The second leading scorer in that whole entire game for the Las Vegas Aces, again, other than A.J. Wilson, who scored 35 points, was Jackie Young, who scored 32 points. 32 points. 32 points. The Indiana Fever had a woman by the name of Odyssey Sims, who led their team with 27 points, but nobody else helped her score 20 plus points. In my opinion, when you have two dominant females, especially AJ Wilson, I will continue to shout out AJ Wilson for the rest of my life. AJ Wilson, when you have two dominant scorers like AJ Wilson and you have someone like Jackie Young come out of there and she's also putting up buckets with you, she's also putting up buckets like that with you, y'all both scoring 30 plus on some LeBron James and D Wade type stuff. Yes, by all means, yes. It's game over for you guys. It's game over for you guys. It's not even close. Like it's not even close at all. Like it's not gonna. The score isn't gonna be close because those two 30s put together already. Guess what? That's 60 plus points. If you want to go ahead and be more math specific, the 35 points that AJ Wilson had and the 32 points that Jackie Young had, you want to put that together? Together, they scored 67 points already. 7 out of the 107 that was scored by the team in total. So they scored 50% or more of the team's total already. What is that? What, they only needed 40 more to get to 107? Because two women already scored 67 together. You were asking for an ass whooping. You were asking, at that point, you're asking for an ass whooping to let two women already jump and get 67 on y'all, and y'all highest score only has 27. She didn't even score over 50% of the team's total. She didn't even score over 30, not even 20%. She scored 10%. She had 27, and the Indiana Fever had 98. So that's 71 points somebody else was scoring, or the team scored in total. 71 compared to the 40 that was left over score. I mean, that's just crazy in my opinion. In my opinion, that's buck wild and crazy. I know it did go into OT, but I mean in the series, the Aces, shit, my fault. The Aces won and actually advanced to the WNBA finals. Yes. But I do congratulate, don't downplay or disrespect the Indiana Fever in no type of way. They had a majority of injuries on their team. On their team. This isn't giving them excuses, it's just giving it facts. They had a majority injuries on their team. Half the whole starting lineup was out. But if they would have had a Caitlin Clark and a Sophia Cunningham, bro, it might have went differently. We won't know until next season if everybody stays together. But next season, definitely feel like the Indiana Fever. And you can mark my words and quote me right here. Quote me right here as I'm looking dead at you guys. The Indiana Fever will win the WNBA championship next season. 2026, 2027 season belongs to the Indiana Fever. No disrespect to my woman, AJ Wilson. No disrespect. But I believe if there was a Caitlin Clark and a Sophia Cunningham to help out with that team with the 27 points one woman already scored, you imagine Caitlin Clark dropping 30 and then Sophie coming in there putting up 15 or even 20? Do you not understand they would have won that game if that would have happened? That's all I'm saying. We already know that Caitlin got to be double teamed every time she coming up the court like she's Steph Curry. So just imagine. Imagine if you had to worry about that firepower. You ain't have to worry about that firepower. I saw highlights. You didn't have to worry about that firepower. But she would have. But you would have. She was there. That goes on to my next subject, and I don't need my phone for research purposes for that. Gervonta Davis. Had to fix the camera a little bit. Gervonta Davis. Tank, as you will. Versus Logan Paul is my next subject in the sports category. Excuse me. Stop with the rigged fights. You have to stop with the rigged fights. Boxing used to be a sacred, great thing in the sports, not even sports entertainment, in the sports world. I almost said entertainment. In the sports world, is a great thing. But now it's being laughed at like it's a joke. Like it is a joke. All because you got this one guy who has lots and lots of money who's paying these old retired dudes, no disrespect to Anderson Silva, Nate Robinson, the super old UFC guy that he tried to fight that was retired, to Tyrone Woodley, people like that, to freaking my boy Nate. No disrespect to any of them. But it's the fact that he had to pay y'all to make him look like he was great. The only one that wasn't going for that pay me to make you look great bullshit was Tommy Fury. All because of who his older brother was. You know he wasn't going for that pay me to lay down. No, hell no. Go look it up if you don't believe me. You wonder why their fight wasn't paid as much as the other fighters had been paid to take a dive for him to make Jake Paul look like he's just that great? He's not. He's not. Tank, here's my message to you. Not only my message, it's your fan base message. If you take a dive for Jake Paul, because we know how you box, so you ain't about to fake that shit like Mike Tyson did. Half of these kids today don't know shit about Tyson. But Tyson was supposed to win. Tyson could have won. That's what I'm going to say. Not supposed to. Tyson could have won. He could have won. Muscle memory is something you just keep remembering. Go look at the highlights of how Tyson could have knocked that man out multiple times and why he held back and was biting his gloves. It's old news, but we all know. But Gervonta and Tank Davis, we all know how you fight, bro. We just saw you versus Roach. We all know how you get down. If you come in there and not doing that same stuff you was doing to Roach, to Jake, and you lose, you going to lose a lot of your fan base, bro, because we going to call you a sellout, bro. Ain't no way in the world. You duck smoke. All respect, you duck smoke from Roach for a rematch that he wanted. He wanted that rematch. He wanted it. How many of your opponents can you actually say, Tank, you done fought and went way by decision, not knockout, way by decision, and they asked you for a rematch right on the spot, but you avoided him for a payday. You just got paid, bro. You've been paid a lot, to be honest. You've been paid a lot. I see Mayweather in your corner. I know you getting paid. Stop it. Mayweather would never do such a thing, bro. Mayweather would never take a dive so another man can go ahead and look great. Mayweather wouldn't. You out your damn mind. I don't even like Mayweather like that, but he wouldn't take a dive. So Gervonta, you better not take a dive, bro. Don't you dare take no dive, bro. Don't you do it. You got your whole fan base watching you, bro, man. Whole fan base. We don't want you to take no dive. Nor do we need you to take a dive to make this dude look great. Get him out of the sport. Whoop his ass so bad, he don't ever want to have to pay another black dude to go ahead and drop on the floor for him. This is me talking. I've done boxing. Have I done any fights? No. I've done sparring. I've been doing boxing since 2020. Yeah, I have less experience than you. I got more experience than Jake. So it's like, don't don't take a dive and disrespect the sport that many of us have grown up loving. It's already flopping, and this is just making it worse. The payday to drop on the flow for him is just making it worse. I'd rather go watch my boy Aiden Ross's promotion and go watch all them freaking Twitch and influencers and all them YouTubers fighting. I'd rather go watch that because that should be more entertaining than boxing itself today. Aiden Ross, shout out to Aiden Ross, y'all. He's a real true friend. I don't care if y'all like him or not. Shout out to Aiden Ross, bro. Because his promotion, I'm serious. His promotion, it's going to take over. It's going to take over. With the way how boxing is doing it right now in his industry, and then you got Aiden Ross in his industry and what he's doing, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Give it another, I say give it another year and a half. If that, because if he putting on some bangers and the fact that he's traveling state to state to go along with it, if he put on some damn bangers, oh yeah, his promotion definitely gonna gain traction, it's gonna gain sponsorship, and they're gonna gain him money. And guess what? He out of there like swimwear, bro. Boxing will be out of there like swimwear. Nobody, and I mean nobody will be watching boxing anymore. They will be watching what Aiden Ross is producing because Aiden Ross is going to make sure. Can't stop it. My fault, y'all can't even hear it. It was a song that was going. I just saw it was on previews. So I was like, I know damn well y'all didn't hear it, and I must look like a dumbass. But anyways, it's literally the first episode of Just in Time, of the Just in Time show. It is literally the first episode of the Just in Time show, bro. It is the first episode, and I am so glad you guys are here to witness it because I'm going to be here every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday for right now. Maybe Sundays, maybe, we don't know. Maybe Saturdays, we don't know. But while the Just in Time show is here, all I have to say is make sure if you want to join inside the podcast, you can. They have a split screen for a reason where other people can join. You could literally be in a box right here with me. And this is for informational purpose. You could literally be in a box right here with me if you want to. I will drop the link down in whatever you guys want me to drop the link down in, either Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, whatever you want me to drop the link in, so you can go ahead and come inside this bubble and join me and have a mature discussion. I just recommend that there better not be any type of bullying, any type of cursing, none of that. There just can't be, you know. I mean, it could be cursing, but there's no bullying. There's no religion talk. No religion talk. I don't want religion talk at all. That's not to say religious person. That's not to say I'm not a religious person. That's just to say no religion talk allowed inside of this podcast room. None. There's no politician talk inside of this podcast room at all. You can go ahead and bring up a certain politician, but there's no Republican, Democrats inside of here. There's no talking about our president, whether he's your president or not. There's no talking about that. We can bring up certain people that I allow, like Charlie Kirk, whether you like him or not. I know I've already talked about him on TikTok and YouTube, but like I said, whether you like him or not, we do not condone killing anybody or offing or unaliving anybody in this world. No matter what your beliefs is, there shouldn't be no violence like that. And with my final message of the day, I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for giving me your time. Thank you for checking out the show. I will be back Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Central. And until then, I mean, I guess the only thing I can go ahead and tell you guys is to have a great day. Enjoy life, because not many get to enjoy it. And keep grinding to do what you want to do in life. Don't let anybody, and I mean don't let anybody, stop your grind and your passion from multiple things or a certain thing that you want to do. It is your life. You live it the best way you can. Don't let nobody stop your grind. Let the haters hate. Let you keep pushing and keep pushing till you get to the point you can tell them that you did that. You've done multiple things and accomplished multiple things and was successful in multiple things. And that was your work, that you didn't ask for handouts like many do. But you done it all on your own, and this is where you stand. Continue pushing and continue doing you. That's my message. That is my message to y'all. Keep doing you. Hold off on that. That was dope. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was dope. But anyways, this has been Deuce Wayne, y'all. Signing off. And I really do appreciate y'all for joining me. Like I said, Deuce Wayne.
Powered by Rivers.
Me, my song. Logging off. My log off song. I like it. Not everybody gets a log off song, but I guess I'm special.